satellite. In this exercise, we have a satellite represented here red and the Earth represented blue. The satellite is turning around the Earth. It is in orbit, and we assume that we can only control the tangent acceleration, which corresponds to the control variable u. And the first step, the first question of this exercise is to find a model described by the following equation. The satellite is represented here red and has a specific shape, so like this. Okay, so due to its shape, and if we assume that it is not too far to the Earth, there is some particle and like this, and the orientation of the satellite, which looks like a rocket, is always in the direction of its speed. So if the speed vector is like this, then the orientation will, due to the shape, will correspond the direction will correspond to the speed vector. So in our application, there is an acceleration which is possible, like this, due to some kind of propellers, and but the direction, the acceleration, is always directed toward the speed. So we only control the u, the tangential acceleration. So the state vector x for our satellite is composed of the degrees of freedom. So here it's two-dimensional. We have x1, x2 corresponding to the position of the satellite, and also its derivative x3, x4, and these two correspond to the speed vector, and this one to the position. So it's classical to have as a state vector the degree of freedom and the derivative. So the Newton universal law of gravitation states that the Earth exerts a gravitational force F here, which a force of attraction on the satellites, and the direction of this force is along some vector u, like this, a unit vector u, and the vector u is directed by the line joining the Earth, the center of the Earth, and the satellite. So the magnitude of this force is proportional to the product of the gravitational masses, so the mass of the Earth and the mass of the satellite, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them, and it is so it corresponds to the Newton universal law. So here it means that the force F, which is a vector, is equal to minus j, m the mass of the Earth, m the mass of the satellite, and divided by x1 square plus x2 square, so the square distance, multiplied by the unit vector u. Now the j corresponds to the gravitational constant, which is 6.67 times 10 minus 11. So due to the fact that u corresponds to the vector x1, x2, divided by the norm of x1, x2. So due to this, I am also able to write that F, due to the Newton's second law, F is also equal to the mass multiplied by the acceleration, the derivative of the speed vector v, divided by t. So this one corresponds to m times x dot the acceleration dot dot x dot dot 2. Okay, so this quantity is equal to, so if I simplify by m, is equal to this quantity. So if I rewrite this, it means that x dot dot 1 x dot dot 2 is equal to minus j, so this one, multiplied by m, this one, multiply by, so divided by the square root of x1 square plus x2 square power 3 due to this and this, and multiply by x1, x2. So if now I set alpha, so alpha corresponds to this, then I obtain the following state equation. So I have to write, to get the state equation, the derivative x dot 1, x dot 2, x dot 3, x dot 4, and here I am only allowed to write an expression with respect to the state variable x1, x2, x3, x4, and u. Okay. So due to this, x dot 1, x dot 2 corresponds to the speed, so is x3, x4. Here I will have minus alpha x1 divided by the square root of x1 square plus x2 square power 3, so divided, and multiply by x1, so x1 here. And here's the same, I will have minus alpha multiplied by x2 divided by the same, the square root, power 3, with the same here. Now I need to add something. I control here due to u something which has the same orientation as the speed vector x2, x3. So something which is proportional to x3, x4, and this way I add here the control u. So for this question number 2, I take the state model with u as an input, and I will have to consider an error, and this error will correspond to y. So I want this error to be 0 when I am on the radius r, so I will take x1 square plus x2 square minus r square. So if here I have the earth, I have here my circle with radius r, and my satellite is here, for instance, and I want my satellite converge to this circle, like this. So in this situation, the error is positive. So y is positive. Oh. So to apply a feedback linearization method, I need to compute the derivative of the error. Y dot is equal to 2x1 x1 dot plus 2x2 x2 dot, and this one corresponds to x3 and this one corresponds to x4. So here I will have 2x1 x3 plus 2x2 x4. Okay. So since u does not occur in this expression, I will have to derive once more. So I compute y dot dot, and I will obtain 2 x dot 1 x3 plus 2 x1 x dot 3 plus 2 x dot 2 x4 plus 2 x2 x dot 4. This one corresponds to x3. This one corresponds to x4. Now this one is given here. So in alpha is assumed to be equal to 1, so I remove it. And this one is given here. So if I compute this, I will obtain 2x3 square due to this plus 2x4 square due to this. Now I will obtain an expression which does not depend on u, and it will be minus 2 divided by the square root of x1 square plus x2 square. So there is some simplification, and I will obtain also due to u plus 2 x1 x3 plus 2 x2 x4 times u. So what we observe here is that there is some singularities when the coefficient a of x is equal to 0. So a singularity if f of x is equal to 0. Now, what I want the error to converge to 0. If it is the case, the derivative will also converge to 0, and also this one will converge to 0. So if the derivative converges to 0, it means that this converges to 0. So it means, and this corresponds to a of x. Indeed, this quantity and that quantity are both equal. So it means that I will converge the trajectory. If I apply this kind of method, my error will converge to 0, but once it will y will be equal to 0, I will obtain a singularity, and in the feedback control loop, I will have a division by 0. So this method cannot apply without strong modifications. So this is the conclusion of that is what we required for this question number 2. Now I will question number 3. It is asked to find a proportional derivative controller which is based on the potential energy and kinetic energy, so that I will converge to the desired circle of radius r. I will consider 3 different errors. The first one corresponds to this one, the second one to this one, and the last one to this one. So one corresponds to, let's say, E1, which depend on x, will be x1 square plus x2 square minus r2. So I want E1 to be equal to 0. The second one is E2, corresponding to y dot, and this one is x1 x3 plus x2 x4. So I have removed the 2 because if E2 is equal to 0, then of course y dot will also be equal to 0. And now if this one is equal to 0 and if this one is equal to 0, then of course a of x will be equal to 0. This will not appear anymore. I remove the 2, and the error corresponding to y dot dot will be the third error, equal to, so I will have x3 square plus x4 square minus 2, so 2 becomes 1, and from the first equation I know that this will be equal to r, so I will have minus 1 divided by r, and also this one I want it to be equal to 0. So what I mean here is that if y converges to 0, if y dot converges to 0, if y dot dot converges to 0, then of course I will have E1 converge to 0, E2 converge to 0, E3 converge to 0, and in the expression of E1, E2, E3, I do not have any more singularities. So I would like to cancel the 3 of them. Now I have to note that E1 corresponds to the potential energy. So if I am on the right circle with radius r, then this expression will be equal to 0, and this corresponds to the error with respect to the potential energy. So I will write this. Potential error on the potential energy. This one corresponds to the derivative of the potential energy of this function, which is has the same monotonicity as potential energy. And the last one corresponds to the kinetic energy. I mean, if I am on the circle with the right radius, then E3 will correspond to 0. So it is more or less, if I remove this constant, this corresponds to the kinetic energy. So this error have some meanings. Now, for the control, I will consider that U will be a linear composition of the 3 of them. So E1 of x plus something, so let's say k1 plus k2 a2 of x plus 3 a3 of x. Now I will have to tune k1, k2, k3 with respect to some kind of proportional control, so that I will have the convergence. So it is not exactly what we could call a proportional control, because here I have something related to the potential energy, and here I have the derivative. So with respect to the potential energy, it corresponds to a proportional and derivative control, but with respect to the kinetic energy, it is more a proportional control. To find the values for K1, K2, K3, I will take some situation where the satellite is here with E1 equals 0, E2 equals 0, E3 equals 0, and thus U will be equal to 0, and the satellite will turn like this along this circle. Now I will consider a situation where E1 positive, E2 equals 0, and E3 equals 0. In this situation, it means that since E1 equals 0, my satellite is not on the red one, but here. So the total energy, the kinetic energy, is the same since E3 equals 0, but since I have more potential energy, we can understand that the satellite will do something will do something which is not the right circle, and probably an ellipse. Difficult to draw the ellipse. So what I should do, I have to decrease the energy of the system to move toward the wanted circle, the circle of radius r. So for this situation, to reduce and to slow down, I have to take k1 negative, for instance, k1 equal to 1. Okay. Now I will consider another situation, which is not this one anymore. I will consider a situation where E1 I have the right potential energy. I have also E2 equals 0, so derivative is 0, but the speed is greater than 0. So it means I am in this situation, for instance in this circle, moving, but the energy is so what will appear in this situation? It means that probably, since the speed is larger, I will have a trajectory which is also an ellipse, and for the same explanation as before, I should reduce the energy. This is why I can take something like k3 equal to -1 to decrease the energy. Now the last situation I will consider is this one is positive, this one is equal to 0, so I have the right kinetic energy, the right potential energy, but here the E2 is equal to 0. It means that I am the potential energy increases. So probably I move in this situation, and I will perform something which is also an ellipsoid, such as, for instance, this one. So I can draw something like this. So in this situation, again, I should so my satellite is oriented like this. So again, I should slow down at this level, not to go outward, but to try to stay inside the right circle. This is why here again I should put something negative, like for instance -1. This is a Python program I propose. First, I have to implement the function f of x and u, which is the case here, which returns the four-dimensional vectors in this array. Then this is the main loop. dt corresponds to the sampling time. I draw a figure with here representing the Earth, and here the initial condition x at time 0. Here the initial point for my satellite, and this is my main loop 4. So there is no control, u equals 0, and here I use a Runge-Kutta method for the integration. It is important to have an accurate integration method because it is a conservative system. If I use the Euler method, the method will tend to give energy to the satellite. And here I draw some point for the trajectory. So what I will obtain after is something like this, where my satellite turns around the Earth. So I take my Python program, I run it, and I obtain the initial position, the trajectory, and I will come back exactly to the initial position thanks to the Runge-Kutta integration chain I use here. So we can see that the trajectory is an ellipsoid, and the speed is faster nearer to the initial position because my satellite is near to the Earth. Now I will have to add the control. For the implementation, I have to write a function for the control here, which takes as an input Rx, and I build the control as follows. So my coefficients are all taken as -1, -1, -1. I build the three errors and I write the control here. I have to replace here u equal to 0 by u equal control of x, so that I will call this function. I have also to add something here with respect to the radius, so I will add here for instance radius equal to 1, so that I can use here and here. I will also draw the circle, and this corresponds to the following Python program where the control is here. You control here. Okay, so I start the program. I can see that I converge to the right disk after some oscillation, so I can reduce by inflating the derivative coefficient, for instance. If I take here on my Python program, for instance, I can increase the derivative coefficient by multiplying like this by 5, or something stronger, the second error. So we can see that it takes more time to reach, but there is no overshoot. It goes directly to the circle. Now if I consider another radius instead, for instance, instead of asking a radius of 1, I will ask a radius of 2. So here probably I will take another scale, and we can see that the satellite accelerates and converge exactly to the circle with the right radius.